Hey, soul family, back again. Okay, so this reading, this particular one, and first let me say, hey, I'm Erica, your favorite astro homegirl. And for you guys that are new, welcome. And for my ones that have been riding with me, welcome back again. Okay, so for the new ones, the way I like to start is I like to do astrology first, just kind of get a little bit of the energy around the person and their chart lines up, because it helps me when we get into the cards and in the reading. That's just how it works for me. So thank you, and let's ride. Okay, so this particular one, guys, is gonna be on our girl, the Queen Bee, Beyonce, baby. And we could not let this month of September go by without doing her, because it is her birthday month and solar return month, my beautiful Virgo queen. So let's get into it, guys. So we got Miss the Queen, and we all know who that is. Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter, okay? And of course, her birthday was on the 4th of this month, and she is a Virgo sun, okay? And you know they say singer, actress, all the things, and born in that H-Town, Houston. I love it, B. I love me some Beyonce. She got a sister named Solange, you know? And she was managed by her father. Y'all know that, Matthew knows. So let's get into Miss B. She is a Virgo sun, baby. And she is a Virgo. Wow. She is, no wonder why she's favored. She's a Virgo sun in the 6th house of his home, okay? It is what it is. She the queen. She is very precise, very detailed, just all of the things. It explains who she is. I love it. Her moon, wow, guys, it's in Scorpio. And remember I said that 8th house, that's why she's so sexy and just beautiful and can, communicate. But the moon highlights things, and so it brings her to light, and she has power in that house. That's amazing. I love that for her. Her Uranus is in Scorpio too now, and I think that Uranus, of course, shakes the table, but I think where she's favored, and I'm learning astrology, guys, so join me, on this ride. As a matter of fact, I got class in a minute. Let me hurry up. Her Uranus trines her North Node. So, see, I do know that when you have trines and they're not conjunctions, those are favored blessings, okay? So that's like a blessing around Uranus, because we know Uranus is like instantly things can change and switch, Her Mercury, guys, is in Libra, okay? I love that. And it's in his house. She got so many planets there. Such a blessing, and a stellium in Libra. No wonder why she is just so favored. Because her Venus is in Libra. Her Mercury is in Libra. Wow. When I tell you she is a child of Oshun, because Oshun is, in Ifa, Oshun is beauty. She's beautiful. And I know that y'all noticed that when Beyonce, through Lemonade, I mean, she been representing her head Orisha for quite some time, because even if you Google Oshun, you'll see the yellow outfit that she had in Lemonade. It's really kind of like a depiction of her. So she's always paying homage to her. And I know a lot of people probably may have missed the little intricate details, but if you pay attention to the Lemonade video, you'll notice that the guy who's playing the trumpet, the inside of the trumpet is a sunflower. And those are offerings that we give to Oshun, okay? You notice that the pumpkins are in the background and the water is bursting out of everywhere. Oshun is mother in the river. So that's where the water comes in. So she gives so much homage in there, and you have to know what you're looking at, if that makes sense, okay? And one thing about Oshun, she might be beautiful, but you see how Beyonce had that back? She'll fuck you up. All right, I'm just saying, she pretty, but she with it. All right. Okay, so, ooh, that's good. Her Mars is in Leo. Okay, she's a star, guys. She was brought here to be such, and she's just doing her life purpose. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. And her Cancer is in the 4th house. where it is in home. Leo is in his home in the 5th house of partnerships and her, children and such. And let's just see where Pluto is in Libra too. And that's an interesting placement because I don't know if she has any type of trying anything there, but I will say that she got so much favor there. Through any type of loss, it's going to be, like I said, through endings come new beginnings and blessings, okay? Her North Node is in Cancer, and that's in his house of home. That's a blessing. And so let's just see where the Saturn is real quick. Interesting. So she got Saturn and Pluto there. Okay, so that explains. So the challenges can lie in partnerships, as well. Like, meaning how when they started off the group, then lost one, gained one, that type of thing. And even in relationship, she may experience some ups and downs. You get what I'm saying? But for the most part, Venus it's in his house of home in her chart, and she favors her. She spoils her children. Let's just put it that way. Look at Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the messages now that we see what Miss Nose is. You know what? Let's look at her current transit too to see where her energy lies real quick. And I won't go into Jay-Z because this is about B. We're going to ask about him in the cards, but we just kind of getting her energy because she's the star, okay? But we're gonna talk about all of them when we get into the cards. Okay, her sun is in Libra right now. Okay, so that's when she on tour. She's favored, of course. Moon is in his house of home right now, so she is highlighting and doing her big one on her Cowboy Carter situation. Her Mercury is in Libra, so she's able to do all what she needs to do, communicate. Venus is in it's Virgo, her house of home right now. So she's really handling business, standing on business, getting things done. Mars is in Scorpio. So she is taking action in behind the scenes, doing some things that y'all don't, see, but she's standing on business, okay? I love it. And she's having some challenges maybe when Saturn comes right there in that Pisces. That's things that are hidden, things that you can't see. Also, it's a spiritual placement too. So she might be having some challenges in that area. Uranus is in Gemini right now. So that is communication. Little things can kind of come up and shake up in the energy. Okay. And the Pluto. Okay. All right. Her Lilith is in Scorpio. So she's always polarized. And so we get it. And I was remember how her chart was aligned. So I love that for her. So her rising sign, guys. In this chart, her rising is a Taurus. Shows up. I get it. Second house. That's why she's able to amass the wealth. Third. Okay, so her third house. I'm sorry. Okay. If I'm reading her chart wrong, it looks like it. Let me go back to the other one because I know whole sign can be different from the others. So let's see. Let me just double check and make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Oh, I'm seeing it right. Okay. I see it. Okay. All right, guys. Well, it is what it is. I see it. Sometimes, again, this could be Placidus, then you got whole house. So it could be a little different. But even with the little difference with people, how they learn it, it's still a lot of the same attributes, still a lot of the same things. So it still aligns in who you are. So at any rate, we see it, and let's get into her messages. So let's, see what's up with our girl, the queen, Beyonce. All right, so family, we back again, and this one is on Miss, these cards for the Queen Bee, baby. Beyonce. So let's get into Miss Nose. I burned a white candle too, even though y'all can't see it. I got it going. White light and good energy coming in for my girl, the queen. Which I already bust the cards, but we're gonna ask. So I did write down questions. I try to do something different because it be so many questions. So, and the reason why I did this because I want to try a few different decks too, just because, But we finna see what's up with our boo, Miss B. Get her energy around her. Beyonce. Nose card. Virgo. Let's see. See what's up with our boo. Miss B, what's her current energy right now as we speak? Okay. 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 It came out like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, all right. Beyonce. Queen Bee. Okay. Let's ask for extra. Beyonce. Just for Beyonce. Messages for Beyonce. Let's see. Extra. If it don't come out, I'm gonna just leave it at what we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, that's it. And then we gonna do it. Let's see what's up with our girl, the queen. see what these mean, child. She got damn near all the pages on the table. That's crazy. Okay, so in her current energy, guys, like right now at this moment, you know, she got a lot going on. When you see that Seven of Cups in reverse, this is about, you know, she's in alignment, but this is about, she just got a lot of chaos going on. It's a lot of confusion, you know. She got her hands in a lot of pots. I think she's on tour, right? She got the kids there, you know. She got a lot going on. And then even this card too, the reason why it's taking me a while and I'm just kind of going over it, because this is a card of illusion as well, you know. But it's a card of regaining control, even when you losing control of things, okay? So it's kind of like she got a lot of everything going on. Business deals, this, that, and the third. She's on the tour. She got the kids. She got her husband, whatever that looks like. Here it is right here, okay? And I'm going to say this. When you see this card right here beside it, which is that Five of Swords, it's conflict here, okay? And when you have that card, it's almost like it's coming right in about Jay-Z before we even get started on anything else, because the Emperor is here, you know? And to me, that is the energy that he gives. He is a father, he's her husband, but he's also, you know, a businessman, you know, that holds a lot of power, okay? So they might have been having some issues at this time, okay? But it's a situation where this is, when you see this in reverse, this is like a desire to reconcile, to get on a good foot. So things haven't been in alignment with them, whatever conflicts, whatever disagreements they've had, she's wanting to work it out so they can get on one accord, get on one page, okay? She does have new ideas, new projects ahead, new ways of doing things. She has new ideas, like I said, which are going to go into align into new projects, because even after this tour, you're going to see her do some different things, okay? To bring in money. And I know she's done other things that probably haven't been so lucrative, but she's thinking outside the box now and really putting thought into what it is that she going to do going forward once she finishes this cowboy, if she's not already, the Cowboy Carter tour, okay? But it's going to be very lucrative. She's going to continue to make money. You see that? Pages are all about news, okay? And when you see the Page of Pentacles, it's about manifestation, okay? Financial opportunity. So, and this is about how, one thing about her, she is a true Virgo. She is very detailed. She is precise. You know, she does everything in a methodical way. So, she got good news when it comes to these projects that will be different, that we will see from her, okay? Because she really putting a lot of thought into what she gonna do in this next phase, okay? When you see the Two of Pentacles, that's juggling, of course, you know. Again, it's kind of similar. Multiply priorities, you know. Balancing, all right? Her time management, balancing it, you know. Decisions that she need to make, she balancing it, all right? So she's juggling in that regard, okay? Something about her past, though, is a little bit of a nuisance, whatever that looks like, okay? And it's creating a form of conflict, okay? I'm gonna even hold it to the fort that with that emperor being there, this could represent Jay-Z, but even so, this could represent her father, her actual father, and having a few conflicts with him and energy around that, okay? She may run into a little, you know, back and forth and diversity. I think, you know, when you see this is about rewards and awards that are ahead. And I think she got award shows coming up and something like that, or ahead when the Grammys come and something like that. But they not wanting to give her these awards in regards to this, that field she's doing, the country field, is pretty tough. So we're going to see her get some kickback in regards to that. Like, people not, they hating on her. It is what it is. She got the haters, okay? But she is really, really thinking about her financial security. She really, really, listen, when it comes to money, she is putting some to the back and to the side. So if y'all don't think that she not, she is, okay? That Virgo understands the assignment, all right? And as she continues, she up on it. She paying attention. And he might not know, but she is doing what she need to do, okay? To put all the right things aside. And she going to be celebrating. Remember, she had a birthday this month. So happy birthday. It's her solar return, all right? And this is about personal goals and inner alignment. And she been playing it safe, okay? And it's been causing conflict within her. But she about to make some changes and step outside the box when it comes to certain things in her life. We're going to start to see her. She going to gain strength. You hear me? And move forward, all right? She's a fighter. She's a trooper. And she's very spiritual too, okay? Now, it could be conflict like in her marriage when you see the two of wands in reverse like that as well. That we don't get to see. The things behind the scenes that we don't get to see, or, you know, we can hear about and it be hush-hush, allegedly, okay? But for the most part, you know, it's like she gonna keep it on level playing field. But she is making the moves to do what she got to do for her, you know, quietly by herself. Whether people believe it or not, you can see it in the cards, okay? I'm glad to see that too for her, okay? So now let's ask, I wrote down questions. Let's see. We got that. What's her current energy? We also got, okay, let's ask, what's the current energy around her and Jay-Z, and then we'll get into Solange. How about that? You know what? Yep, because we can ask about spirituality when it comes to the situation. So let's ask. Yeah, let's ask. Current. What's the current energy on it? Let's see what's up with them two, okay? Jigga. What is the current energy, okay? Her and her husband. What's the current energy? Please give me current energy. Beyoncé and Jay-Z. What's their current energy? hit, right? Come on now. This is the new deck. I only use it, I think, like once or twice, haven't I? Maybe. I don't know when I first got Nikki. Did her reading. Come on, let's see. Okay, there we go. Current energy around her and Jay-Z. Marriage. Her energy. Energy. Her energy. Her Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Okay. Spirit. Alright, energy around her. See? Damn. Okay, so let's see. Baby, it is not going all that great, okay? Whew, we're gonna keep it a book. Okay, so they current energy right now, y'all, they just putting on a brave face, okay? But this is a card of, it's a wrap when you see this. And even in reverse, this is about, you know, just finding peace with moving on and moving forward, you know, or experiencing setbacks in their marriage. But it's definitely energy of, it's just not really good with them. And it's a real struggle, okay, that we not seeing. When you see the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is about, when you see her like that, that's about jealousy. That's about insecurity, you know. It's about not feeling confident about what you got going on and the things that he may be doing, you know, or whatnot, allegedly. But they're going to come into a new cycle. And she going to move forward, okay? She really going within and working on, she dealing with the ups and downs, and she's struggling with it back and forth, okay? Because look at that. That's them. Listen, this is the Two of Cups. This is divine communion. Right now, they right here. It's broken communication. It's tension between them, you know? It's disharmony, and it's all because of deception. Y'all, he got the bullshit going on. And then when it comes to money, and he cheating. And she the thing is, when you see the Seven of Swords, it's about switching up the strategy when it comes to money. But it's also about secrets coming out when it comes to their finances. Their finances ain't in alignment. And they maybe, it looks like they're having issues and arguments and discord when it comes to that. Okay? As well as, you know, him not being honest about some money situations and deals too. But don't be surprised if we hear more things come out about him and his infidelity, possibly and allegedly. Okay? And more money things being revealed as well. Damn, I didn't expect to see this, y'all. I mean, I know a lot of, I look at readings too, but I didn't expect to pull that myself. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Okay, so, all right, D. I love you, girl. What's the next question? Okay, we want to ask about Solange. And, matter of fact, before I even ask about her, shit, we see the finances up and down because that's one of the questions I had. And we could see that right here in the cards with them two right now. So before we ask about Solange, okay, and her spirituality, let's get the extra cards and let's just see when they come to them. I want to see something right quick. Let me see that right there. Let's see. Let's just see right quick. Let's see if we can get some extra messages that kind of can align a little bit with just to kind of confirm what we're seeing. Oh my gosh. I don't think I was ready to see that, y'all. Come on, let's see. Energy. Let's see. Even if we just do 1 to 3, let's see what's up. Okay. Okay. Ooh, y'all don't even want to see what just came out. Give me one more message. Oh my God, I'm just done. Okay. One message. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. We gonna just. I can't take it. I cannot. I really can't. I'm just so shocked. Okay, so, ooh. Okay, so, and then look, this is really correlating with the cards that I already pulled, okay, for her. And I think I've kind of said it in a nutshell. Now, all this is alleged, okay? But look, I said that communication, something is happening. It ain't right. And this one is on red. Ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Okay. And did you see that in the cards? I said something ain't happening right in this situation. Okay. Y'all, I can't make this up. Look at that. What they say? Sneaky link. And the 7 of Swords was right there. Cheating. Hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know. Child, these cards right here is a mess. And didn't I say that it's a situation where she gonna stand on business and speak up for herself? Expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront. Your voice matters. She's stepping into that new cycle and a new her where she ready to speak on it. And remember I said, through the losses, one thing I said, what she gonna do? She putting that money aside and she listen, she ain't crazy like y'all think. Check out that bounce back. Resilience after setbacks, recovering quickly. Determination to rise again because you can't keep me down. Boy, the messages be your messages. And look, trust the signs and follow the guidance. Pay attention to guidance. The universe is speaking clearly, following intuition, messages received. Y'all know she's spiritual. That's my Oshun sister, baby. She on top of it, okay? Wow, those cards are really cool, okay? Okay, so now let's ask about Miss Solange, honey. And her current energy. her spirituality and all that good stuff, okay? We're going to add. So this is the spiritual cards that I had bought a while ago, you know? So let's see. Let's get her current energy and just her spirituality. Let's see what's up with Miss Solange, honey. We'll get into these in a little bit. Ooh, them cards a mess. I ain't never seen no sneaky link come out. I can't make it up, y'all. That is crazy. One thing I say, your messages be your messages, because when I did that guy, I can't pronounce his name so hard. I know people had a lot of messages. And even when I Googled, somebody said he was married, but through the Google, it say he not. It just say that it's been assumed that because he been dealing with somebody for quite some time. But those cards showed mask, like something that he hiding behind. So that was interesting, because the cards will tell the truth and they will tell the story. I don't know these people, but I can just, you know, the energy picks all the way up. So let's see what's up with Miss Solange. We just do like maybe 1, 3. Current energy around Solange. Honey, she had her yay, cause that's my head Orisha too. Yay mo ja, yay mo ya. It's saying Santa Regia's language there, and Iba is Yoruba, but same. She had her also. And one thing about Yay mo ja, she is the mother, okay? She the top of the water, the top of the sea. And she takes care of all the ancestors we lost in the Middle Passages. And she take care of mothers and babies. For real. All right, Miss Solange. Okay. I can tell y'all right now that she do not like what's going on with her sister. She feel like her sister is in the energy of going through heartbreak. And look at the 3. And remember how we said sneaky link? And she is in a situation. Look, this her spiritual card. Meditation. Yeah. Because she gonna fight for her sister. She do not play about Beyonce. Y'all see that? She do not play. Okay? She will bring hell to your doorstep about her sister. And when you looking at it from a spiritual work standpoint, she don't play about her sister, baby. I'm going to pull some of these spiritual cards, but baby girl, do not play about Beyonce, okay? And she know that finances, you know, she may be experiencing a few little financial setbacks, but her sister got her back. Y'all see that? You see the 6 of Pentacles in the upright. This is a strong bond between this sisterhood right here. She do not play by her sister, baby. Let's try this deck. It says the haters exposed. It's supposed to be like a spiritual deck, evil eye. I've never used this, not for real, like maybe once, and I really didn't understand it, but we're going to just see what comes out. Messages. Work. She demanded to protect her sister. Clearly, they'll protect her sister. Okay. spiritual energy and her spiritual Cancer sun, Cancer sun, Cancer sun. What's up, love? Spirit unit. Spirituality. What's going on? Her sister back. We got a conglomerate. Let's gonna do that. Okay. Let's see what's up with our girl Solange, spirituality. Okay. Let's get some answers. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So let's ask any extra messages. Any extra messages. Any extra messages. Solange. Sister. Any extra messages. Oh shit. You know what? I'ma just, when it go like that way, we just gonna keep what we got on the table, okay? Cause that's just crazy. Sorry about that. Yeah, we gonna keep what we got, okay? Sorry about that, y'all. Let's see what we got on the table. Yeah, she definitely do her thing. Possess the talisman to amplify positive vibes. So she does things to help her sister for sure. Like, just in the messages, recruiting haters, you know. Dark entities are using these people to work against you. So she definitely has her sister back spiritually. You can see that, you know. Something caused them to lose the appetite. They can't stand to see. So she got her sister back. If you want to look at the messages in a nutshell, and yes, she does protect Beyonce spiritually. That's that's right there. Okay, so now let's ask, since we got that down pat, that we see her sister got her back spiritually and sisterhood wise, okay? They got a strong bond. She don't play about Beyonce. I guess we saw that in the elevator, baby. Okay, so what's another? I wrote down all the questions, okay? So we asked about the current energy with her and Jay-Z. Okay, so let's ask, will they move out the country? Because that was the other question, okay? And then we'll ask what's ahead for her. We'll get out of here. I won't hold y'all. We just wanted to see what's up with Queen B. So we can get 1 or 3 echo cards. Messages, current energy. With Beyonce and Jay-Z. They move out of the country. Will they move out of the country? Will they move out of the country? Let's see if they gonna get up out of here, baby. Because the rumor has it is that they are gonna be leaving out of this country of the United States of America. Okay. They're gonna be getting up out of here, baby. Let's see what they're gonna do. I'm saying Jay-Z, we getting up out the country. They be getting up out the country. Let's see. Where they gonna go? Where they gonna leave us? Are they gonna be leaving the country? Let's see. They got a lot going on, y'all, on the surface that we cannot see. It's gonna be they dealing with some challenges to get up out of here. That's a fact. Let's see. It's out of financial woes, you know. Let's see what they be moving out of the country. saying Jay be getting up out here. Let's see. Oh, yes, that is even around the country. He gonna be going through it. Well, it's definitely on the table. But what I'm gonna say is that it's about finances. So something about their money, guys, okay? Look, when you see this in reverse, it's overcommitted, all right? This is like juggling. Something about their finances, okay? But if they do go, they have a lot of creative opportunities there, okay? The possibilities are definitely there for them to get up out of here. But it's going to be a struggle, okay? They're going to fight to get up out of here because it's all got to do with money and finances. Y'all see that? And they trying to make a decision, you know, which way to go, how they going to do it, okay? They figuring out ways with that 4 of Cups and that 4 of Pentacles. You see the 4 and the 4. And ain't that crazy that Beyoncé is a 4 and Jay-Z is a 4 on their birthdays? And they kind of in discord too, even in their relationship, okay? So this is a lot, guys, with them. And they are dealing with some financial situations, which is causing a little bit of a, you know, a rift when it comes to them. But, wow. Well, I think it's safe to say that she's good as a whole. Celebrated this month, celebrated herself, celebrated her birthday. Because remember, it was kind of quiet when it was the day of her birthday. It was interesting. She normally posts so much more, but in a nutshell, they dealing with a lot of different things in their marriage, in their finances, and which decisions that they're gonna make moving forward as a family unit. Because remember, this is all what we can't see, and that's allegedly, okay? In my opinion, for fair use and all the good things. So, we gonna definitely let this be a part 2, but this is just the current energy that we see, all right? So, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and add somebody else that y'all want to see me do a reading on, as well as ask, you know, leave the questions in the comments too, okay? And you know we love the Queen Bee, so we always rooting for her to win, baby. But she gonna be good. She a trooper, but you can definitely see all the different things going on with them, all right? So we will come back to it again, and I love y'all. Peace and love, and I'll see you guys soon and in the next one, all right?